Hey guys, I have had some times to play with the Chris Reeve TI lock, and there are some details that I find it very interesting. So here we go. Um, the lanyard rests in this cutout when you're using the knife, so it's very comfortable because it doesn't bother your hand. When it's in the pocket, it rests on the side of the pocket so it doesn't stick up, which is really, it's a very good design here. The pocket clip goes in and out of the pocket really easily, but I think it's too smooth. I still like the old Chris Reeve's double bump clip. I wish they can add a little bump here in the middle here, just to make it more secure. The frame has been very grippy. It will not slip in your hand. The knife is very light, about 3 point some ounces. So it's very comfortable and it's not tiring using it as a EDC knife. As you can see, there are two Allen wrench for holes for the pivot. Unlike some other design, which I think it's only one hole. The blade, you can open it with the nail nick here, but going upwards, or you can also push up the thumb lock. Which way you prefer is up to you. And to unlock it, the best way to unlock it is using both hands. It's very comfortable and very secure. But if you had to close it with one hand, you can also close it by using two fingers to raise the dumbbell and close it, which is also very easy. If you get used to the knife, and you can just click it with one thumb and you can close the knife. It's less safe that way, but it's an easier way to undeploy the knife. Okay. This bar is a titanium bar, as it was in the description in Chris Reeve's website. It's very well designed. Everything is really tight. As you can see, there's almost no space, and it has a cutout in the middle which saves weight. And I think for the use, the cutout will makes the tie bar more expandable, because when you open the knife, you have to push the bar is actually being pushed up before locking in. So you need a good spring tension here. So I think with this cutout here, the bar can expand a little bit more, which is really good. And the thumb lock here, it actually turns with the curve here. It moves. It's like a wheel. So it's very interesting. And the polished part, as you can see here, I don't know if it's hardened, but I think they are, because if they are not, maybe they should be. But I have been playing with the knife, but I see no scratches. So the quality is really good. Actually, it's really good. Okay. there's a stop pin here that you see. This stop pin is actually it's used for when the blade's closed. It's actually not I don't think it functions as the blade stop when it's open, because the thumb lock here rests very well in the hole without the needing of that stop pin. The mechanism, it's very interesting. When it moves on the curve, actually the bar is raised, and this piece of metal, it's also I don't think it's, well, it doesn't move. Actually, I think it's only the lock bar that moves around, but it gives you an impression that it opens up there. But well, anyway, one thing I really like about this knife is the proportion of the knife. As you can see, most knives, most folder, I should say, they have a the handle larger than the blade. I don't know about this one, but it looks that the blade is actually longer than the handle. Maybe because they have these people really up high here. I don't know, or maybe it's just an illusion. I didn't actually took a measurement, but as you can see here, you will also feel the same thing I feel. The blade is actually longer than the handle, and well, that's a good thing, because even that way, when closed, it's not bothering. You cannot touch the point of the blade, so it will not hurt you, which is a really good design. And this knife is put together all by this standoff here. That's all. Holds the knives together, which is really interesting. Very good design. The stop pins you see here, they are not screwed, which looks much better. It just rests inside the two titanium slabs really nicely. I think that's about it. That's all the details that I found it very interesting. And it's very hard, actually. It's very strong. It's not just because it has one standoff and it makes it weak. It's very strong. The blade's very strong. Mainly maybe because it's not frame locked, so the frame is not cut in half. The lock side, so both frames are very strong. So it only needs one standoffs. Alright guys, that's the detail I found out. Oh, and one more thing. People are thinking that because of this gap here, when you cut something, it might stick. In my user experience, I haven't cut with food anyway, but just test it with paper and stuff. This is a very thin hollow grind, and this is pretty thick compared to the body here. So when you cut something, actually it spreads the thing that you are trying to cut, so nothing will actually stay in this part. So don't worry about this. It's a very good slicer cutter, because it just open up whatever you cut. Alright, so that's about it. Check out my first video if I'm missing something. Alright, thank you, bye.